Unity's greatest strength are its people. And I mean its people as in the parents and the students and the staff. People choose to come here, so we make an effort to connect and really come together to find solutions for the best education for every child.
We encourage our children from a very young age to have a voice at Unity. So we have democratic governance, and through democratic governance, the children get to bring up issues, they get to bring up ideas on how they can improve the school, how they can improve the community, how they can have an impact from a very young age.
Unity has a unique learning environment in many ways. We look at non-traditional ways to educate the students along with traditional tried and true ways. So we're not bound to one way to educate the child. The teachers here are allowed to flex their teacher muscles and really think outside of the box.
They allow teachers to be creative, which then brings out the creativeness amongst the students. I am allowed to be me. And the kids have the same thing. They're allowed to come in and be them. And so often in schools, kids struggle socially because they're afraid to be themselves. And here, that is not the case.
I used to be very shy before I came here, but now I'm not shy at all. I'll go up to somebody I don't know, I'll ask them their name, and I feel like that's gonna do me good in high school.
Everyone's just so happy, and when you come to school, you really want to be here because you have so many friends, you know everyone. The teachers make you feel welcomed.
Everybody's so close to each other. I like the fact that the 8th graders know the 1st graders and the kindergartners and how we get to work with each other.
We always do things like compliments in the morning, and we play games like Hot Seat where we get to learn new people by asking them questions.
The teachers want you to know the lower school, and the lower school teachers want you to know the middle school, so everyone just connects instantly.
We relate with our teachers better because we are able to work at our own pace. We get to call our teachers by their first name, go on overnight trips, and it was like we really bonded a lot more.
One of the most important things that we value here is to have this mutual respect and understanding between teachers and students. The teachers are learning from the students as well as the students learning from the teachers. It's kind of a very unique environment.
Every child has something to offer. It's my job to figure out what that is.
We also look at the whole child in terms of their emotional and social growth. And that's a really important aspect of what we do here in terms of positive discipline.
We find out the belief behind the behavior. So if a kid is having trouble and making poor choices, what we can do is then try and figure out why and really get to the root of the problem as opposed to just having the kid in for a suspension, and it doesn't really figure out the root of the problem. So we reflect with the child and really form strong communication between students and staff, staff to staff, and then students to students. Another thing that I think makes Unity unique is our environmental piece. We were one of the first schools to really focus on an education for sustainability, and that means a lot, and our families come here for that mission.
Sustainability is incorporated in Unity in every aspect of the building, the lessons, and even the way the culture is in the school. The curriculum has been written to have the education for sustainability standards built right in, so the teachers automatically, whatever lesson it is, in math or science or social studies or reading, have essential skills that link back to sustainability. Everything we use in the building, we try to buy eco-friendly supplies. We try to reuse the backs of every single sheet of paper, the backs of wallpaper. We actually encourage the students for their projects. They get scored on if the projects are made out of reclaimed materials instead of going and buying that trifold poster board. What else can you use? Our lunch program does not have any disposable materials. We use cloth napkins and reusable plates and silverware and items like that. And we encourage a zero waste policy throughout the whole building.
If you look at our trash cans in the cafeteria, at the end of the 2 lunch periods, they're about a quarter full.
It's something moving forward that a lot of schools now are starting to take under their belt, but we were one of the first to do that, and we're proud of that.
What I like about Unity was that it was a green school, and it's important for the world that we are careful with it and we take care of it. And Unity's doing a good job of making sure that we are good to the environment.
So the goal is to be constantly aware of how we can sustain life on this planet in all aspects of life. So not just environmental, but human to human. Everybody has a very valuable place on the planet, and that we become collaborators, global collaborators.
We have all kinds, and every kind is appreciated and respected. So that's a big piece of what makes Unity unique. I want the kids to know that yes, I am the math teacher and the middle school team leader, but I'm also a father, a son, a brother. I'm real, so that what they see is what they get. They know they can trust me. They know I'm going to hold a high standard for them, and they know that I'm going to keep them to it. Those connections and bonds that we make here at Unity is unlike any other place.
So we're training our children to be leaders. They have a voice, and when you give children a voice, they naturally can become leaders.